Hello everybody, welcome to another lovely craft to do for our summer reading challenge theme of nature and recycling. This time we're going to make a little house for bees, a little B&B if you will. I've made one before, here it is. I've used recycled tin cans, used a nice bit of string, and I've collected loads of different things from the woods. You could go in your garden, go for a walk in the park, have a look in the forest, see if you can find some interesting bits of nature whilst you're at it. So you can have a nice day out as well with this craft. I've collected some big cones, some little tiny baby cones, got these fun little helicopter things, I'm sure you remember playing with those. We've got some twigs, and we've got lots of dry leaves, so lots of nice things for insects to make their little homes with. So we're going to start off, as I say, with a bit of recycling. So you need to collect up lots of these tin cans. Now make sure you just collect the ones with the ring pull lids, because then you end up with a little ridge that's not very sharp at all. You can press your finger on it. Wouldn't recommend doing that. It just shows that it's not very sharp. But don't use the ones that you use a tin can opener for, because it ends up with sharp edges. As I say, you need a nice ball of string. So see if you've got a ball of string. If not, maybe try the pound shop, maybe the garden centre. I'm sure you'll find one there. So, as I say, get your tin cans, collect those up, take off the labels if you like. Once you've got a nice collection, I'd say probably at least 3, maybe 6, that one's made using 6, then lay them out on the table, see if it's a nice day, and then go out for your walk. So here we are with a close-up view of the one that I'd made before. You can see the pine cones all shoved in there. I also found some straw and some dried moss. I reckon the birds have taken a bit of that to make their nest, which is nice. The favourite thing of the bees are these little tubes. So if you can find maybe some bamboo canes or some cardboard tubes, they love to crawl down to the end and make their nests at the end. And then you might see that some of them, they make a little door at the front. So some of them, they will nibble on some leaves and then they'll chew them up, and then these holes at the front, you see those there? They're going to cover those with leaves so they can get nice and warm and snug when it comes to the autumn and the winter. So time to make one ourselves. Let's have a go with the little mini one, just with the 3 cans. There they are, nice and shiny at the moment. They might go a bit rusty outside, but that just helps them to blend in if you put it up a tree or on your fence. Looks really good like that. So what should we put in first? Let's go with some twigs. So you could collect up some twigs, some bark, all sorts of things you can find on the floor. You could trim a little bit off some trees if you have them in the garden, but try not to do that if you're doing it in the park or in the woods. Just see what you can find on the floor. And as I say, you might spot some insects, maybe some beetles on the ground. You find them on logs, maybe underneath some leaves. Have a little look, see if you've got a magnifying glass at home and take that with you. So you just fill up the little tin cans with whatever you've collected. But as I say, their favourite thing are these. So if you can find some nice long tube things, that's a bit of a pampas grass. But if you've got some bamboo, see if you can find some bits with a nice long hole. And then when you put those in, fill them around the edge, keep working your way in. Maybe do it a bit quicker than me, just get a handful, put them all in, and once you've filled up the tin, there's lots of nice little places for the insects to crawl down into all the way to the bottom. They'll be nice and warm in there. Right, well, once you've got your 3 tins, you want to line them up nice and close together, and then you need to get your string, and then you need somebody probably to help you hold the tin cans together whilst you wrap it round and around. I'll have a go at doing it by myself, not going too badly. And then once you've got round quite a few times, you need to pull the string really tight so it holds those tin cans together in a nice little shape. You probably could make some really big ones. As long as you've collected up enough tin cans, you could get bigger and bigger. And so I did one with 6 tins. You could do mini ones with 3. So I'm back sitting down so you can see what I was doing. To finish it off, you need to put it as tight as you can Maybe get a friend or family to help you out doing that. It's good fun doing it together. And once they're really tight so the tin cans don't move anymore, find the ends and you need to tie a little knot. Get somebody again to help you if you're not sure how to do a knot. And then once you've got that tied up, put it really tight and trim the rest of the string off. So have a think about where you might put it in your garden. Obviously if you're going to hang it up, you've got a nice bit of string there, but because it's got a flat bottom, you can just place it on top of maybe a wall, somewhere that's got a bit of a back to it, so it keeps it nice and warm and out of the rain and the wind. And I'm sure the bugs and the bees are going to love their new home, and hopefully you'll have a lovely time getting out and about collecting all the bits, doing a bit of recycling and enjoying your craft. So thanks for joining in with the Summer Reading Challenge. We'll see you again soon.